president and of
frustrated Nigerians,
youth.
Yeah,
I am their father.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. My question is this: if you were asked, say somebody from street, we no see, you don't try everything, no job, nothing, no hope. I mean, the environment is so toxic. I don't know what can grow in a toxic environment. If you were asked to advise that young Nigeria, Baba, what would you say to that person to give them hope? Because we are battling, we have a serious battle in our hands. Some people have lost hope.
So that we are poor and frustrated is not the fault of God. It's the choice of our leaders. And if you are going to change that, change our situation, you have to change leadership. Pure and simple.
Yes.
And there's nobody who will do it other than the youth.
Hello guys, welcome to the show. The following is a conversation with area father. You know him, Charly Boy. I discovered him when I was very young, and it's a great honor to finally have a conversation with him when I'm this old. One of the reasons why I'm having this conversation with everyone I can actually find, anyone with a voice out there, is to make an idea popular. It is an idea to actually unite the country. I will say one thing, just one thing. The major division in the country is along tribal and religious lines. I think the Igbos are predominantly Catholic. Of course, a lot of them are Protestant also, but there are more of Catholics than Yoruba people are. Yoruba people are Protestants, and Hausa people are Korokwe. Some people in the middle belt area. I'm very sorry I cannot mention all the tribes, but every single thing that divides us is our origin story, or Mila, Arusi, Islam, Allah, and all. So one of the things that I'm trying to do is to fill the gap, find a way to unite everyone else, and come together as a country, create a national identity for Nigeria. Just think about money. You see, money is something that we all love. This is from Yuval Noah playbook, but this is different. This is something that we all believe in. Money is a story. It is an idea. It is the only reason you spend this money is because someone else believes in it. Believes that this is money. The government can actually refuse to actually collect this paper today, and no, we spend it anymore. This has no intrinsic value. It is just pure paper. I don't want to say this. I think it's a crime also, but this is just pure paper. So this is money, but yet Osama bin Laden likes it. I've forgotten the leader of ISIS. They like green dollars. They like the paper with dead white men on it, dollars. So the only thing, this actually cut across tribes, it cut across ethnic background. Everyone believes in money. That once I take this to the bank, they will collect it and I actually exchange something of value. But you see, it has no intrinsic value. So money is not something that can unite the country, like we discussed in this conversation that everyone came together and united during the ENSA protest and all, but it didn't last. You see, it didn't last. The unity didn't last. Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, everyone, whatever Fiko, whatever your tribe is, ethnic group is, it is united because we were united through same torment, same grievances, same problems. The police doesn't discriminate. We discussed this in this conversation. So something that we unite the country has to be something with an intrinsic value, something people are ready to give their life for, something that gives them a form of immortality, because things that provide immortality and actually binds with your fear of terror actually lasts longer. It is more contagious, it's like sex. So we need something that actually gives people's lives meaning to unite the country, and I think that is reason. Reason is an idea. Living our life according to living our best life with the application of reason, and that is what this conversation is about. That's just what this conversation is about. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you subscribe and you follow the conversation. This was on Zoom. I've not yet perfected the art of having conversations online, but it's pretty much enjoyable. Enjoy the guys and enjoy the conversation. origin stories. The major division in Nigeria is caused by the different origin stories that people share. Some people claim they came from Urudua side. Some people they believe from Arusi and outside people and the different people. The origin stories that they share is what divides them. And I investigate supernatural claims because all of our identity, is grounded on these supernatural claims, and that is what I investigate. And in that journey, I try to in my journey, I try to understand the affliction Nigeria is facing, or the major background, the foundational issue that Nigeria is facing. That is what I focus on, and that's why I'm talking to you today. That's why I'm talking to you today about I have some questions here, Sha. That's why I'm here to discuss with you today. And I was told that you wanted to come in with some introduction first, but that is okay. I sent some link to your assistant, but I don't think she shared it. So can I start with the question, sir?
Just tell you what we're doing.
Okay.
As the area father, supporting this gentleman in his own vision. I keep talking about for things to better.
Okay.
For this country again, that it's in the hands of young people who are outstanding and who are special, because I know say not be everybody, every young person gets sense.
Yes, that is true.
Factory fitted, and I follow come. But I don't worry about those people. And they worry about Nigerian youth that stand out. So when I see us everywhere, poto finish. Now how we go take repair and now him with the talk show. Okay? And the only way that I know that this can be fixed is still there, people like you two, you still there for on hand. Okay? Because if you guys don't strategize and use your strength, you have strength in number, you have when I get sense past these people where they on a sense better pass their sense. So if you can't use your strength, now we say Nigeria will still the way there, and nothing will change. And when person like you as a youth, they where then they discuss your future, that means you don't get any future for that side. So this now thing will explain to you because not only me work come, but to come here. So any question, when you explain what you do finish, benefit ask some question. Since we're not on the supernatural thing, we're on reality. Reality now.
All right, sir. I don't think I just want to actually make some things clear. I do not believe in the supernatural. I debunk it, I debunk supernatural claims. I do not believe anything supernatural. I launched a 2.5 million naira challenge that is still up for anyone to actually grab. Anyone who claims to have anything about any evidence of the supernatural, I launched the challenge on
that place. People will not go see you again. You want me to try it? Can I?
Sir, you said I don't understand, sir. I don't think you believe it.
I can make you disappear now.
All right, try it. All right.
I go win that money.
I don't think. All right, sir. All right. Can you tell me about the youth movement, please?
Okay, great. My name is Uche or Dims.
Okay.
And there's a project that we are on right now, which is Nigeria Youth Decide. Yeah. So it's a movement for you and a movement for me to better our country and better our lot. So we're on it right now. It's coming up on the 1st of October. Okay. We're going to be bringing all the presidential candidates because the truth media, you are into tech, you are an entrepreneur. Government plays a major role. Even religious organizations and all, it plays a major role. We can't run away from that. So a lot of us in Nigeria have actually been like, we don't want to know what's happening in the country over the years. But now, our mumu don't do. We want a better country. So everybody's hands should be on deck everybody's. I love the fact that you are having this interview. It's something that people like you and a lot of your friends should make go viral. The platform is a platform that gives a voice to the Nigerian youth to say what is in their mind to the presidential candidates, and at the end of the day, have them sign a social contract for the better Nigeria that we are looking for. Because we cannot continue like this. Yeah, no matter how you want to put it, east, west, north, and south, home is the best. Most of our people outside the country right now, no matter where you find yourself, you can never be first class citizen. You can only be better than maybe third class, fourth class, or some people are even like 1,000 class, and that's not the best. I know how most of our people are struggling in the US, in Canada. They don't even have their personal time at all. But if they're in Nigeria, yeah, if things are okay, trust you me, they will do better, and they will have a lot of things to show for it. And all. So what I just want to say is that people like you, your network, and everybody should come together. Let's drive this process. It's be driven by the Nigerian youth, exceptional Nigerian youth, like Father always say. So let's drive it to a logical conclusion. And by God's grace, after the election in 2023, we will have the new Nigeria of our dream. I'm very positive. NSAS cannot go in vain. That's the truth. It cannot go in vain. All the protests and all the rest of all the agitation, even Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter give birth to NSAS. Yeah, all of them. They're all cumulative of what's happening. So we can't allow it to go in vain. We must take over this country called Nigeria. We must drive this country with our leader. Anybody that at the end of the day that God says is the one that is going to rule. After we are late, after this program, Nigeria, you decide on the 1st of October, Sheraton Hotel, Abuja, that every young person we know who to look for. Every young person, both exceptional Nigerian youths, even the ones that they are more factory fitted. God will turn the ground to start thinking well. Yeah, we are trusting God for that. So because Nigeria is our own, and we cannot run away. We don't want to go anywhere. So that's the vision.
All right, sir. All right, Sha. When I heard about the Nigerian youth movement, I wanted to imply what you've already implied, that being a youth doesn't necessarily mean enlightenment. That was what I wanted to say when I heard about a youth movement. I said being a youth doesn't necessarily mean enlightenment, but what you said about the exceptional ones, the one that actually mean business about the country, those are the people that really matters, those are the people that really, it's not like the others doesn't count though, but I hope that the voices that the other that follows are intelligent voices, the voice that actually knows what they are doing, instead of the ones that do not.
You want to hear something?
Okay, sir.
When people talk, say, the youth no fit gather, all of the youth, because you get some people way sharp. As a father, we get many people. There's some people sharp, some people are dull, some people their mumu go always, But see the analogy why they give all the time. You see, the people with they no reach 0.005% of the population. Now, the people we fit this country, then fit no reach 0.001%. Those are the exceptional youth. And if one of the things say there will come a time where everybody will come together, that one no fit happen like it no fit happen because some people are smart, some people are stupid. Okay. So now the thing where would they talk? Even that 0.0051%, if we as a father, my only job is where to find those people, just put them, make them gather together. Then of course, they say now one person should change the whole country. If the head they right, then everything will be right. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting it? Are you getting it?
Yes, I understand, sir.
Got it, okay.
Don't forget about it.
All right, sir. My questions for him, my questions for Charly Boy, I drafted some questions for area father, but that some things I wanted to talk about, Sha. I wanted to talk about his religious views. I wanted to talk about the division in the country, I read somewhere, I don't know where I read it, but I think he said that he read the Bible from cover to cover twice, I just wanted to ask what he discovered at that moment in the search for truth. I'm not religious in any form, and I just wanted to ask what he discovered after reading the Bible from cover to cover.
The only way informed as I think now, after reading the Bible, I can't discover, and I can't try many religious dogmas and everything. I can't discover, say, what till everybody they preach. That was why Jesus Christ preaching was. It's all about love. Now the thing where everybody they talk. And when you know, so for me, it's more about my spirituality than my religiosity. They hear me so?
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask you about like, you know, do you think Islam and Christianity plays a role in the division of the country? The religious aspect of the division of the country, do you think it plays a role?
No, the courts.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Do you think Islam and Christianity plays a role in the division of the country?
Okay. Yes and no at the same time. It all depends on the perspective. The truth is that many people are now using religion as a tool to how do I put it, endorse their self. So I'm a deep person and I think from depth. I don't think shallow. So for real, one of the biggest problems Nigeria has is religion. And take it from me, no nation in the world has developed on the grounds of religion. Mention one nation that has developed on the grounds of religion. There's not one, no country, anywhere, name it. In fact, the ones that are too religious, they are even the ones that are actually going down. They are the ones where you have crisis and have wars and all kinds of issues and the rest of it. Any nation grows on these three pillars: justice, equity, and fairness. That is it. Whether you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, if you kill another man, the justice system of the country should kill you because you are evil. You shouldn't be alive and believing to cause problems and all. When those things are compromised, that's why we have the bad people doing the bad thing and they are praised. And people are now saying they are my brothers, they are my sisters, and the rest of it. So religion has done us a lot of bad things in this country. It's part of our problem. Religion, ethnicity, tribal sentiments and all. This is the major big problem that we must do away with. And I'm looking forward to a time that all this thing about state of origin in Nigeria, we don't talk about it anymore. It's one Nigeria. We are one Nigeria. So religion has done us a lot of bad things. At the same time, it's good because you have to connect to your maker and the rest of it. But that's not what grows the country. That's the truth.
Okay, all right. I actually have a practical solution to that. That is one of the reasons why I'm having this conversation. I have a practical solution. I hope it is possible to actually elaborate, talk about this in more detail. But I know our time here is limited, but I have a practical solution to that. If the religious aspect stays, it prevents us from developing the national identity. Nigeria doesn't have a national identity. We do not have a value that transcend ethnicity and religious sentiments. That is that. I know. Are we for unity? Are we for goodness? Or are we for science? Or are we for whatever it is? We haven't gotten one. How to define the country yet, and without that, I don't think we can actually see ourselves as one. The idea of Muslim ticket is actually an emphasis of, it is actually cementing the idea of the division in the country. And I'm not religious, I'm an atheist. I don't think there will ever be a time when religion won't, I'm not naive enough to think there will ever be a time that religion won't play a role in the aspect of the social life of people in the country. But at least it shouldn't matter. We have to come to a point when two people from the same state, the same tribe can actually lead the country. Two people from the same religion or whatever idea they subscribe to, we have to come to that. If we do not, it means that there is no, if we have to pick this from one tribe to another, from one tribe to another, one religion to another, from religion to another, then it's no longer, never based on merits, and we can't define ourselves as such. And that's one of the reasons why I think, the idea of national identity has to be really discussed. I have an idea to actually unite the country. It is about devoting Nigeria to reason and common sense. I think if we define ourselves as a group of people that are committed to using our reason to live in our life, then reason is something we all share. We all share a brain. The principles to live in life is something we all share. Every single person we all share. We might share different values, but the principles to living a good life by the virtue of being human, all humans from here to China, is something we all share. I can't say I want to kill your child because of some idea, when I know if you kill my own child because of an idea, I'll be very sad. I'll be very downtrodden. So I think that is actually a way to actually unite the country with this idea of reason. And if we base our life towards something an idea that is both demonstrable and we live our life on what we can actually demonstrate, things are actually empirical. Like morality also, it's actually empirical. We can actually demonstrate that betraying others isn't good. We can demonstrate many things, that this line is not good for anyone, even for the person lying. These are things that are demonstrable. We can actually find a common ground across all ethnicities, across all cultures, And I wanted to ask him about Charly Boy about the Muslim ticket. I saw that he said something about it, and it was like the Christians should be involved. But isn't that what we want in the country? Like two people from the same region being able to lead without the tribal or ethnic aspect, or the religious or ethnic aspect of it. That will always be a religious leader. That will always be someone that is vying for presidency who is religious. But isn't that what we really want,
Yeah, of course it is what we really want. There's this quote, I'm sure you've heard about it. You talk like a very smart, outstanding youth. So I'm sure you'll get this also. They say money is the root of all evil, maybe so. But in whose hands? If money is in the hands of Mother Teresa, she can't do evil. But because only good, which we do. But if you put money in the hands of an evil demonic people, then go find way to do bad. It is because I was against that, because we are divided on religious grounds. Just matter. It should help our spirituality. But the bad people, the demons, have used it for us to be at each other's throat, which is where it is bad. We are not as matured enough. Even this democracy where they talk, not to have that kind of thinking. Because if we don't mature to have that kind of thinking, within all these killings where they go, it's very barbaric. It's taking life back to the 18th century. Is that where we want to go? Why is it that everywhere in the world, where you have these extremist people, nothing grows in their environment? Can you name one? So this is what we're up against. And we're up against it because, first of all, and I apologize, say, people of my generation, they don't try. But on our way be the future. What are you doing now? If we not try, we make mistakes, okay? We'll not try control this thing for the benefit of your future. Does that mean you guys are going to go to bed and lie down and sleep and wait to die?
Yeah, I understand that. We have to actually get someone who has to, of course, that is what I want to. I hope we can vet your platform, the movement you said you have, where we can actually invite all the presidential candidates. We can actually ask them. Yeah. We can actually ask.
The platform, that particular platform, these are topical issues because we have more dividing us than the ones that are uniting us. Every young man should go and register. The platform is called Nigeria Youth Decide. Now, log in to register. You log into www.nicyouthdecide.org. Nigeria youth.
I will put it on the screen. I will put it on the screen. I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah,
While
So go and register right now, because this thing you talked about religion and all this stuff is something really very serious. Let me add to what Father said. The truth is that every human being, when they give birth to a child, there are processes. That's what they call the toddler stage. From there, which is infant. From there, you become a child in between teenage years, from there to teenager to adulthood. What happened in the case of Nigeria is that Nigeria was still in babyhood stage. That's the gospel truth.
That is true.
When you talked about this thing about, there's no problem about somebody from Oyo State having a running mate for Oyo State as a president. There's no problem. But when the people you are dealing with are still children, you don't carry a car and give a car key to a child that is 5 years old. That means you are not that you are thinking it, you are inventing suicide. You are the mother and the father of suicide. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening in Nigeria. So that's why people like us, I keep telling you that our generation don't think like that. You don't think like that. There's a way we reason. You can see what happened with the answer. When the Christians were worshiping, the Muslims were guiding them. When the Muslims were worshiping, the Christians were guiding them. And if you check very well, amongst us, you know what I'm talking about. We roll amongst ourselves. Most of my best friends are Northerners. We still see ourselves as brothers. I've been to Kaduna to speak. I've been to Kano to speak. They invite me. We relate. I mean, there's no wahala. We sleep in the cities and stuff. The people that have divided us is our father's generation. But now we are not saying, you know what, we don't want this thing to happen again. Let's not join us together to build the Nigeria that we want. So what you're talking about is very possible. But as it is now in Nigeria right now, we need to put some things into cognizance for Nigeria to actually grow properly. That we are looking at talking about something we need to discuss. And this Nigeria you decide, we'll talk about most of those stuff and all. Yeah.
I'm actually happy that I actually got your info. I would love to have you to actually pitch an idea of unity. You know, an idea. I haven't seen anyone actually pitching the idea of unity. How we can actually do it. You know, a national identity that is very important too. That transcends the radical moral differences between regions, because there are moral differences between regions, like the core issue in the north. You know, these are things that we can actually demonstrate that we can actually talk about. We can actually debate that what are the benefits of this, what are the benefits of that, and the killing of the bra also, the freedom of expression, the ban on the freedom of expression. You know, that it comes from mostly radical Islam. You know, I speak against Christianity a lot. You know, but still, when I talk about Islam, I have to be careful, because I have to make sure I'm not around the wrong people that can actually murder me. You know, I spoke about Islam some days ago, and I have to be very careful. You know, I have to be very careful the way I actually present my ideas. There was this guy I was saying that there are no scientific errors in the Quran, and I was like, you know, man, you know, I have to actually make it plain to him that okay. I have to actually make him claim that this is actually not accurate, you know. But still, I have to actually, and we shouldn't have to walk on eggshells in a country because of freedom of expression, no matter what it is. I don't know if any Muslim is watching this. This is a fact, you know. The freedom of expression problem we have in this country comes from radical Islam, you know, and we have to actually do something about that. We have to actually do something about that, you know. There are two more questions I want to actually ask him. You know, what idea does Area Father think can actually unite the country? You know, I don't know if you've given much thought to this, but what idea do you think can actually unite the country? Something like I said, something that can transcend race and that can transcend ethnicity and religion. One of the issues I think with the NSAS protest was because what we were suffering together, that actually united both the Muslim and the Christians was actually common suffering. You know, we had a sense of common suffering. We had the police brutality that the police wouldn't discriminate. If they want to kill you, they won't discriminate whether you're black or you're Muslim or Christian. No, they won't discriminate at all. And that is what actually united us, the grief, you know. But we have to actually look beyond that. As a group, we have to look beyond that as a group. What would be there? It wasn't our leaders or our forefathers that actually killed Deborah. They weren't the one that killed the girl in Lagos. They are not, our forefathers were not the one that imprisoned Mubarak Bala in Kanu right now. These are our Nigerian youths out there actually saying that they are actually infringing on the freedom of expression, you know. And we have to actually have this debate. We have to have this conversation. I want to ask him a question, like, what does he think? What does he think can actually unite the country? What idea?
From a smart boy like you, we're already on the road. It may seem late, but we're on the road of some measure recovery.
Yeah.
If I may say that, right? A lot of people don't come to understand that we are being taken for granted. That people who have their knees on our neck, because that is the only tool. It's from a playbook, the same they've used since 1960. They're using it today, and it's working for them. And that is why me, as the area father, I'm telling young people, don't fall for that bullshit anymore now. It's been trending. So yes, we're right. We're united by certain things. We're united by the same frustration where they happen, whether you're east, north, or west, or south. Because show me one place where they say
I have better for anybody.
Not on us and get. Tell me one place. It's the same mess. It's the same pot of soup we all did. So we should understand that these things are divisive.
What would you do differently? Not your journey, you know, or your journey in life. Is there anything you would do differently if you could actually start over? Something else, something you would do differently?
No, I like my life as it is.
Yeah.
And I'll live it again and again with the mistakes and everything included. You see, life is about not knowing what, like our people go saying a bending corner.
Yeah.
There's always something at that corner, that you never plan for, you never expect. And the way, see, if I did not leave the capsule where I was just to see how animals are living in the bush, I will not be prepared for the Nigeria of today. You get it? You understand?
Yeah.
You get it? It's good because when life is happening to you, you have to readjust. You have to learn and relearn. And that is where everybody should be. I keep telling people, and I've learned a lot from them. Okay, I know they're futuristic. I know they have. That is why it is so sad, and that is my principal job as an area father, to get you all together to say this shit is possible. You can do it. I've not made any pretense. I'm a youth lover. I may not be,
Yeah. I understand, sir. All right. I'm deeply honored. Thank you so much for coming on my show. Thank you so much for the interview. I will send you a link of the video when I am done editing, cutting out the lag and all. Thank you so much.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Stay strong.
Yes, sir.
Join the movement.
Yeah, I will. I sure will.